Hi, this is Brandon with Precision Defensive Solutions, and today I want to talk about finding your dot on your red dot equipped pistol quickly and efficiently so that you can find it every time on presentation. So this is something I hear a lot about, and I hear people say, oh, it's just too hard to find, I can't do it, it's too hard, iron sights are easier, blah blah blah. Well, I think a lot of it is sometimes people are trying to make excuses for doing the work because it does take some getting used to. But presentation with the iron sights and presentation with your dot shouldn't be any different in all reality. When you're using an iron-sighted gun, if you take the gun and you bolt upwards, your peripheral vision will catch the sights. And you can kind of counterbalance it that way, or if you come over the top, you can counterbalance it. You cannot do that with a dot. Your presentation has to be spot on. Now, that takes practice, just as it should with your iron sights. So, clear gun, this is my VP9 Tactical, this is my brand new one. When we look at this, we first have to find out what our dominant eye is. Now, my dominant eye is very much my left eye. So when I shoot, I bring the gun to the left of my sternum. And when I bring it up and I bring it out, I'm looking right at the dot right in the middle of the screen of the camera. Okay, and it's just like an escalator, and I'm pointing right at it and I'm seeing the dot. Up, see the dot. Up, see the dot. Now, I've done, I don't know how many thousands of presentations ever since I put a dot on my gun. But I mean, we're probably pushing 60, 70,000 presentations with the gun through my dry fire and live fire. Definitely more dry fire than live fire, but it does make a major difference on how well you find the dot. And people ask me all the time, well, when you go really fast, are you seeing your dot? And the answer to that is yes, I am. Do I see it in a still place? No. Unless I'm trying to shoot something that's a smaller target, I'm trying to be more precise with it, and then I take more of a precision shot, which then I tend to slow the gun in presentation and then break the shot. Where if I've got a larger target, I'm just moving super fast all the way through it. I don't need to slow that gun. But that presentation up and out, almost like you're pushing somebody, is how I describe it in classes. And I do this with iron-sighted shooters also, and they also find their sights much, much faster. So stop bowling the gun up, stop fishing, and start presenting the gun more like an escalator type presentation, and you're going to help find your sights better regardless of dot or iron sights. The other element to it is make sure you use your pinky fingers. Squeeze down on your pinky fingers and let that gun settle down. The other thing about the dot is you have to get used to the fact that you're going to see what your normal arc of movement is. There's nothing you can do about that. It's just now you're actually seeing it. You're doing it with iron sights too. Don't think you're not. You just can't see it. So get out there, get some practice in, and I'm not talking about 100 presentations. I'm talking probably 1,000 to 1,500 presentations to be able to find that dot efficiently. Now that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. If you just take the gun and present it up 100 times, once a day, 100 times a day, 200 times a day, whatever, within 2 weeks you'll have that number, and you'll have myelinated that motion, and you're gonna be much better off for it. So take care, everybody. Hope this helps you. We'll talk to you soon.